Is your car feeling sluggish or slow to respond when you hit the gas? Poor acceleration can be frustrating and even dangerous. In this video, we'll break down 10 common reasons your car isn't accelerating like it should, and what you can do about them. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more car maintenance tips and troubleshooting guides. Now, let's jump right in. Number 1. Clogged air filter. A clogged air filter limits the amount of clean air that reaches the engine's combustion chamber. Since the engine needs a precise balance of air and fuel to run efficiently, restricted airflow leads to an overly rich fuel mixture, which reduces engine performance. This can cause the car to struggle when accelerating, especially when trying to merge or overtake. Over time, this condition may also lead to carbon buildup on the spark plugs, compounding the problem. Regular inspection and replacement of the air filter is a simple but critical part of maintaining proper engine response. Number 2. Faulty fuel injectors. Fuel injectors spray a fine mist of fuel into the engine for optimal combustion. When they are clogged or dirty, due to poor quality fuel, contaminants, or neglect, the fuel spray becomes uneven or reduced. This causes misfiring and incomplete combustion, especially under acceleration when the engine demands more fuel. You may notice jerking or hesitation during acceleration, reduced fuel economy, and even engine knocking. Professional injector cleaning or replacement can restore engine smoothness and acceleration response. Number 3. Bad throttle position sensor, TPS. The throttle position sensor sends signals to the ECU about how much the accelerator pedal is being pressed. If the TPS fails or becomes erratic, the ECU receives incorrect information and can't regulate throttle input properly. This may result in unpredictable acceleration, stalling, or sluggish throttle response. In modern vehicles with drive-by-wire systems, a faulty TPS can also trigger limp mode, drastically limiting power. Diagnosing the TPS early can prevent further drivability issues and keep acceleration smooth. Number 4. Malfunctioning mass airflow, MAF, sensor. The MAF sensor measures the volume and temperature of incoming air and sends this data to the ECU for precise fuel delivery. A faulty MAF sensor can cause the engine to run too rich, too much fuel, or too lean, too little fuel, leading to poor acceleration, engine surging, or hesitation. This issue often shows up when climbing hills or during quick takeoffs. A dirty sensor can sometimes be cleaned, but replacement is often necessary for sustained performance improvement. Number 5. Worn spark plugs. Spark plugs are essential for igniting the fuel-air mixture in each cylinder. When they're worn, fouled, or corroded, due to age, oil contamination, or fuel additives, the spark becomes weak or delayed. This leads to partial combustion or misfires, especially noticeable when accelerating from a stop or under heavy load. Symptoms include engine vibration, poor throttle response, and increased fuel consumption. Replacing old spark plugs with manufacturer-recommended ones can significantly enhance acceleration and engine health. Number 6. Low fuel pressure. Your car's fuel system relies on consistent pressure to ensure proper fuel atomization in the engine. When the fuel pump starts failing, or if the fuel filter becomes clogged, fuel pressure drops, and the engine can't get enough fuel during demanding situations like hard acceleration. You may feel a loss of power, sputtering, or even stalling. In some cases, a faulty fuel pressure regulator could be the culprit. Using a fuel pressure gauge, a mechanic can diagnose the issue and restore normal acceleration performance. Number 7. Transmission problems. The transmission translates engine power into wheel motion. If your transmission is slipping, using the wrong gear ratios, or suffering from low transmission fluid, it disrupts the power flow, causing hesitation and weak acceleration. You might notice engine RPMs rising without a corresponding increase in speed. In automatic transmissions, delayed or harsh shifts may occur. In manual cars, worn synchronizers or clutch issues can cause similar problems. Timely transmission servicing helps ensure the engine's power reaches the wheels effectively. Number 8. Exhaust restrictions, e.g., clogged catalytic converter. A catalytic converter that's clogged due to unburnt fuel, oil, or carbon buildup will restrict exhaust gases from exiting the engine. This back pressure prevents fresh air-fuel mixture from entering efficiently, choking the engine. As a result, your car may feel like it's losing power, especially at high RPMs or under acceleration. In severe cases, the vehicle may not exceed certain speeds or even enter limp mode. A diagnostic scan for trouble codes like P0 can confirm this issue and guide the necessary repair. Number 9. Vacuum leaks. A vacuum leak occurs when air enters the intake manifold from an unintended location, bypassing the MAF sensor and disrupting the air-fuel mixture. This can make the engine run lean, causing hesitation, rough idle, and poor throttle response. Vacuum leaks are often caused by cracked hoses, damaged intake gaskets, or loose connections. Since modern engines rely heavily on vacuum-operated components, even a small leak can have a big impact on performance, particularly during acceleration. Number 10. Dirty or slipping clutch, manual transmission. In manual cars, the clutch connects the engine to the transmission. If the clutch disc is worn or contaminated with oil, it may not grip properly. This causes a delay or slippage when you press the accelerator, making the engine rev without accelerating the car accordingly. You might also notice a burning smell or difficulty shifting gears. Replacing the clutch plate and resurfacing the flywheel are common fixes that restore smooth power transfer and acceleration. If your car isn't accelerating like it used to, one of these issues could be the cause. Regular maintenance and early diagnosis can keep your car running strong and safe. Like this video if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more car care tips.